Oh, hi. I see my camera is being a bad camera today. Hi, everyone. Apparently, I have tracking on. Let me just turn that off really quickly. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Oh, there's some 10 stream streaks in there. How can you guys watch me for like 10 days in a row? No, I'm kidding. Thank you. I appreciate it. We are, in fact, doing the Lizard Wizard today. I just got done doing my boofs. Do not need that there. I don't technically need haste either because I'm not running a build that uses haste. We've got our dots. Okay, and I have conflagration in, but I can swap that too. I have to do the Ice Comet quest. So we may have to do that too. Hi, good morning, Centris. Lizard, lizard, lizard. We're doing it. We're doing it. Yes, I do have a pet out. I do. I know, I know. So this is my Shaman Ranger Wizard. I would like to swap Shaman for Necromancer though, but I am short one item for that. So we are going to keep an eye out for Sky Raids today. I believe I need Sister for that. Where is my Necromancer? Yes, I need a Ring of Vishan. I need FD in my first. Right now, I do actually have this, which is the Sky Ring for Shaman, which allows me to FD, but it's on a 5-minute cooldown. That can stay there, that can stay there. I don't have Necromancer, so that can go away. We can get rid of this. Obviously, I was not playing this build on my computer here yesterday. 4, 4, and 6. And this is usually my evac now. It is so nice having evac. I leveled up to 50 last night purely. Let me just make sure there's nothing. Oh, Puma. I need Puma on. Purely on leveling through handing in my quests. So I did some grouping to get some items, and then I handed in my sky quests, unlocking Paladin. So I now have Paladin, and I leveled to 50 whilst doing that, which was really funny because you only get like 0.02 or something from that. Call of Earth. Okay, so Puma needs to go. Where will we put Puma? We'll put Puma here. It's not a Puma. Okay, there we go. I don't think that works with range attacks, but we're about to find out. All right. Hello, friend. Eric isn't on, so I can't key you. We could be doing some key stuff, Eric. I'm just saying. All right. This, I don't have that yet, but I will. Like eventually I'll have Necromancer and I'll have instant cast, innate chemo, and invis versus undead. Oops, no, that's that'd be the wrong one. Oh. Oh, that's the one I didn't report. I was doing my reports. I have a whole list of things that I need to report, and I forgot to report that one. I was checking for Protector of Sky, but I have Ranger Track, and I don't need to do that with Ranger Track. Let me just really quickly show you guys. Here is my Ranger Track range. I can see all of Sky on my Ranger. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's switch that back to compact. There we go. Glorious. Yeah, we'll just put it right in the corner there. Sister is up. I don't know if I can solo Sister. I haven't tried soloing anything so far. I've grouped everything. I guess I could start a group. I don't know if I want to though. I am using Uber Tiny Shaman Pet. I am. I was drawn to the stream by rhyming. Oh, did you like my lizard wizard? I'm usually much more of like the same letter thing, but you can't really do that. so rhyming it is. Game Jarn's impending death. Oh, he's going to live. You need to have faith. So ranger tracking whoa, wait, so is ranger tracking like rituals and stays available outside of the class being active? No, I'm a ranger. I'm a shaman ranger wizard. I want ranger for the harmony of nature, which lets me lull up to 65. I want it for the damage between my attacks, so between my spells, so I can cast my wizard nukes, and the moment those nukes end, I have a chance to triple attack with my ranged attacks. And I also have it for jolt, because jolt is better than concussion. I have a lot of things in this plan. All right, so I also need to go over here. I do need one more thing from Keeper of Souls, I believe. But we can test a few things on this as we go. So this will give me my endurance. He has haste. And look how short the duration is on this. Ew. And of course, because I'm ranger, I just have like some really massive range on my bow. All right, pony. Come along, pony. Oh, I don't have mellow up. That's a problem. That's okay. It's a problem, but it's okay. Pet attack. Range stance is on. I have not fixed my bar yet. So first up, I'm just going to quickly evasive and get my... This is just me, right? I always forget to have something on my bar that is important. And then we're going to go back to range stance. There we go. Now, the other thing about this combination is that it doesn't matter if I lower my attack rate to a specific degree, because Ranger doesn't care. Let me get this back. Oh, we need to get that slow on her, but first I need to mellow. Oh, I should overchannel. If I can get the slow on, we're golden. There we go. No problemo. I'm not seeing any procs on my bow from Puma, which is kind of okay. I expected that. But we can put it on our pet. Okay. Arcane Mastery and spam some damage. Resist. We'll see what kind of resist we get. That one didn't resist. Oh wait, I'm unconflict. Oh, that's partial resist. Okay. So what we're going to do now is, now that we know that, we will go to here for enticement. So this is my low resist one. This is all part of like learning your class and figuring out how it works. Oh, I don't have my parser on. Let me get that. Let me get that going. And once I'm sure that things are okay, I will... Oh, that's actually getting also resisted. That's okay. That's okay. That's interesting. I may have to swap over to overchannel again. But so far so good. I mean, I'm holding out nicely here. Oh, I'm still in evasive. I did not click into my ranged. Okay. We're getting things done. We're getting things done. Okay. Let me go back here. Shaman Ranger Wizard is like my favorite classes put together before Beast was added. I love Beast Lord too, so I would love to put Beast Lord in here. Beast Lord actually gets Feigned Death now, so it would work in place of Shaman, also giving me a slow if I didn't want Necromancer for the taps. It's just that Beast Lord Ranger Wizard has very low healing. It makes it really difficult. But if they allow pets to tank whilst you're in melee, that wouldn't be so bad. I can technically shoot them too, so we'll see. We'll see. Still doing good. So I only have one of the other reasons why I kind of want Necromancer over Shaman is because my nukes will deal damage and heal me, and because Arcane Mastery increases off having int classes. So if I put a Beast Lord there, I kind of lose that. And I think I'd rather have the 10% additional layer. This is my wizard build. This isn't one of my pet builds, so. Yes, tiny wolf. I don't know if I can shrink it further. Let me have a look. I think I have both of those. Let me double check. Correct. Correct. Yes, I do. So somebody asked me why I delete these instead of picking them up. It's because the items that they make do not make something that I want a duplicate of. I only want to duplicate weapons for the main part. So I don't need to make more of these. Stone amulet was... Let's see. Warrior neck. So we can get rid of that one too. What was I doing? We were seeing if we could shrink him smaller. Beneficial, miscellaneous, shrink. Also trying to catch up on things. You have a great idea for a challenge stream? I would like to hear it. Started a fight with Nega the other day with my buff set memorized. I have totally never done that. Yeah, there's so many variations. That's what we got to tell everybody all the time. This is beta, things will always change. This isn't the set version of what we're going to have on live. The whole point is they're giving us stuff they're only slightly tested so that we can continue to test it for them. So it's going to change. Later, Dyla. Okay, good. We're caught up. We're caught up because I know I got distracted there. Shrink. Can you go tinier? You can go tinier. Can you go double tinier? You can go double tinier. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. Does that mean I can shrink my wisp even smaller? Like, is that a thing? Good morning. Oh my gosh. Look at this thing. Oh, that is the best thing. Okay, I'm just gonna have to have Beast Lord Shaman in my group. That just locks that in. I mean, there's no thinking, right? How far can you shrink a gnome though? They can get kind of small, but not super small because we've got the slider here. We've got the slider for pets. Look, he can barely walk. He has to hop everywhere. That is the best. Do I not have sew on? No, I do. Come on. I did almost walk off. I wasn't paying attention. Yes, 5 streak. Nice, nice. You can't wait to see his tiny corpse. Oh, so mean. That is so mean. Good morning, minion. That stream may not last very long. Look. He's so tiny. He's going to live. We're going to make him live, I promise. Aviax. I don't think I need anything more for Aviax. I actually need to remake my notes so that I know what I actually do need to keep. You got to be careful around here, minion, because apparently everyone thinks I'm going to kill you. Because you are a minion. It's too small to see. No, it's never too small to see. We do have bees up. I do need like 3 items from bees still. I don't know if I can solo sisters. Because I think sister is unable to be slowed. Or she's super duper resistant. And what happens is these guys are enchanters, so they just keep buffing her. You can't get rid of her haste. I can... She's laughing. That's not how you hold a sword. Also, that's graphic issue there. I might have to take a picture of that and show them that there is something not quite right there. Okay. Let us see. Let us see if we can take sister. If we cannot, I will absolutely call people in. There's only one person in zone right now. And that's a person that tends to not actually do anything. I think they just sit in the... Yeah, she's gonna slap me. There is a wardrobe malfunction. Ouch! I forgot that she is actually aggro. Over channel. Mellow. Oh, the cast time on that. Get in there, John. So John will also try and slow her, which will help. No! Mommy. I think that's not gonna work. I think that's not gonna work. That's okay. We're fine. Everything is fine. Let me get my stream manager up because I am missing. Oh, De Wormberg, thank you for the follow. And Stumblins, thank you for the follow. Welcome to my community. All right. I guess I can get some people in. So let me. Okay. One. See, what have we got? Sisters, Eyes, Gorg, Bees. Oh, did we just get a sub? I just heard the ding. Red, thank you. Thank you for the support. Shaman Ranger Wizard. Yes, it is Shaman Ranger Wizard. Let me just really quickly rebuff. Okay. So we got looking for more. Sister Sky for Sky 0. Sister what else have we got? We got Bees and Gorg. PST. I thought you would cut the God videos. Now you sit there gaming. I know. I will. I promise I will. There has been requests that I take my pet videos and make them cut out the boss stuff. Let me invite here. Posture. Look, oh, my footstool is like all the way at the back. There we go. There you go. Okay, that's all good. We need more. One person is not enough. Hi. Someone's like, we talked yesterday in Discord. Hi. You need to sing the pin to the channel. Uh-oh. Oh goodness. If you like pina coladas and reading Discord in the rain. That one? Then why don't you join us over at Giggle Games? And there's my Discord link. So yes, there you go. How embarrassing. Hold on. And you. Sorry, streaming at the moment. Unable to really chat. Thank you for the second gifted sub, Red. Aw, you are very sweet. Oops. That one might not have gone through. Is that still a problem? Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, we're looking for more still. Which keys do I need? You will need all of them. But at least up to B's. No, still looking for more for Sky 0. Oh wait, I can shift up. There we go. Oh, we got another one. There we go. Look, we're getting so many people. Oh, no problem, friend. No problem. Sorry. If it was just I would gather you, friend. Hopefully you and get a key group. I do have a few friends that I want to get keyed as well. I do try to tell you what I'm typing because it's like when you have no idea what's going on stream, it's really frustrating. At least to me, it is. That was actually pretty awesome. Oh, thank you. The first sub was typically Giggle wanted her pet dead so much she killed herself to achieve it. Jofus, yay! There we go. Invite Jofus. Room for one. Invite. Hello all. Welcome to the party. Let me just bring that back up here. Wait for everybody to come in. Now it's in my head. Let me smooth this over here. Move this over here so that I can put this up here. And then there. Now I can actually see my tails. Yay! Okay. So is there a min-max best class combo emerging, or can you do any class and still have fun? You can do any class and still have fun. Things are still in the balance. If you want, however, to do the highest content that you can with the least amount of gear, so basically you're a fresh level 50 and you want to do as much as you can in the raid stuff, it's going to be Bard, Warrior, Cleric at this point in time, but things are still in flux. So that's where we are right now. But I have fun just having combinations that are kind of weird. I like the weird ones, or taking a class and shoring up its faults with other classes. That's where my fun comes from. This one is kind of a little min-maxed for wizard, but I don't have a good I don't have a good primary for it yet. We're working on that. That's why we're in Sky at the moment. Oh, there's a tail here. Are you full? No, not at all. Let me try another invite. Ah. Joined at the same time I sent the invite, and it had issues with raid. There we go. Let me have a look here, make sure no one actually said anything in general chat. Because sometimes people reply there, even if you go PST, please. Berserker, Cleric, Paladin is fun one too. Yeah, and it's very solid because it's got so much healing. I will add you to friends. I have some friends I want to help key to. Friend Kels. Somebody is having a hard time getting into groups that want to actually key. Because a lot of people just come here for the lost bosses, but not the first ones. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, waiting for Belladar. This is more than enough for 0. Just waiting. Oh, no, he's almost there. Okay. Come, Belladar, so I can boof. Look at all my boofs waiting to be boofed. Best part is no real penalty when you die to it. Yeah, there is the ability to just go all ham and see how you go on something. And then if you fail, you just restart. And we are getting the ability to lower our solo dungeons from difficulty. So if anyone has Gather Party up, you can blow it if you want. I'm zoning into East Freeport. Sir, just run. That's a 6-hour cooldown. I'm sorry. You will be able to lower your difficulty if you go into something that's too hard and you're worried about your lockout timer. So I'm a huge fan of that. Remember when you die, get sent back to hell level if you're right on the cusp, good times. Hell levels were horrible. They were horrible. So yes, I do remember, and I do not want to remember. I'm not sure about that being a good thing. I started EQ beta in November 98, so death runs are in my blood. For some people it is. For me, I'm too old now. I just want to have fun. I don't want that kind of challenge. If I want that kind of challenge, I've got other games I can play. I want to try pure nukes with triple int as SK Wizard Necro. Probably not too bad. You got your regen, you got your tankies, you got your health, you got your wizard. All right, let me really quickly, quick move. Hey, moving, then heading to Gorg. Here we go. Load, spells, combat. What have we got here? Shadow Shaman Monk, Shadow Shaman Bard, Ranger Druid Enchanter. That's interesting. Warrior Cleric Enchanter. Okay, we got our chanties. Wait, who just dogged me? Please do not dog me. There. Oh no, my pet. I forgot my pet. Aw. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go back into recover. Someone pulled Negi outside of the lair while we were preparing, and all the casters got caught in a death loop due to binding right outside. That was a classic disaster memory. Bind deaths were totally a thing. Oh my god, the cooldown on that. As per usual, I forgot to summon Dog. Okay, let us go walkies. So once I summon him, I will put my evac there. Transport, miscellaneous, evac. We are swapping conflagration. We're just going to go straight into enticement, chemo, and I never remember which one it is. This one. And we're off. And here we are at Gorg. And somebody's already aggroed the Azarax. I really like the SK pony. I think it's very pretty. How is level 40 to 50 compared to 10 to 40? It's about the same, to be honest. 40 to 50 probably takes about the same amount of time as it takes to get from 1 to 40. So it feels basically the same. What is Bell? Oh no, he's good. Okay. So who would like the honors of pulling? I technically can't without FD. It does go easier if you are fighting things around your level, but at the same time, killing things that are lower level but faster is also very good, which is why some people just stay in lower Guk until they're 50. The new dungeon is going to be a brand new experience for you. I never got into EQ2, so I'm totally unfamiliar with it. I played a little bit of EQ2, but that dungeon was not there when I played it, and I hear it's really, really good. Can anyone tell me how to download the client in preparation? You cannot. You cannot currently download the client. I do not think they will even allow it until July 1st, so we shall see. Come along, sir. Yay, good job. Dog dog. Is that my dog dog? No, that's not my dog dog. Naughty dog dog. All right. Get in there, dog dog, into Arcane Mastery. And I will nuke nuke. Somebody else always slows, so I will just go straight into nukes. I will just go straight into spamming the button. They are re-envisioning the Netropos Zone 2, so it will be new to even EQ2 people. I can words. I swear. I promise. I can words. Oh, I thought that was something new. And I've got that one. Actually, I have to double check that one. I might not have that one. Light woolen mask. Oh, my auto attack is not going on. No, that's G. Control, find, light wool. Woolen. Yeah, I do. Auto sell. Okay, I also need to turn on interface. Where is it? Gameplay? Yeah, attack on hostile cast. So next up we have bees. Bees. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. I tried to invis versus undead. That does not work when you do not have that spell. It's okay, Giggle. I know you can't really see what I type. Look. You said near instead of new, and that threw me. No, I'm kidding. I just can't read. We all know this. We all know this. Why is Eric correcting whole? Dark elf castle of a family that traded in cursed objects and specialized in the dark craft of reanimating golems. That's cool. Yeah, someone told me that it's like a quest instance. You have to do a quest to get to the next area, that kind of thing. And that sounds fun. And I don't have bard songs, so I'm not aggroing all the things. I mean, technically I can, or we can just maze. No, go ahead. Go ahead then. So I had an interesting experience last night. If you have enough range, you can actually pull Eye of Vishen down to Sister Isle. And what happened was I pulled Eye of Vishen down, and the moment I hit him and he started moving, I got teleported to East Freeport. So I'm kind of wondering now if they put in protection for pulling him down, which would be hilarious. And I missed out on the loot because I did that. I saw people killing around spawn area of hate, but it seems that's more for late 40th. You have to be 46 to get into planes. So yeah, it's kind of already the 40s there. Plane of Hate is actually pretty decent if you have good kill ratio. Epic quests in game for every class already know. Epic quests are Kunark. So we do not have Kunark. Kunark is something that they're hoping to get out by the end of the year. And it's their version of Kunark. So we have no idea what's going to be in it. We don't know if there's going to be epic quests. Or if there are epic quests, if they're going to be the version of the epic quest that we understand. Oh. Here it's fine. Trell clipped the sister for me so I could link it to devs. Thank you, Trell. Yes, Plane of Sky weapons are the best right now. Plane of Hate and Fear armor is the best right now. So can I get a Dark Elf Paladin like I did in EQ2 here? You can. You can't start Dark Elf Paladin as your primary, but you can start Dark Elf something and then choose Paladin as your secondary, or you can unlock Paladin later. Did you see that clip and you were like, what's Trellick's doing? Why is he clipping that part? I will make that clip private so that people don't click on it. Let me see. Content clips. There. I will send that over and then I will make it private once they see it. You can probably swipe and unlock Paladin through transaction. Possible. So there's the next key. And oh, I guess technically that's useful. Okay, innate camo. And I. Oh, sorry, wait. Sister. My bad. Up we go. I mean, she's right up there floating. It's hard not to see that. In and nuke. Those noises are so strange. They're so electrical. Oh no. For your information, that clip permanently lives in the official Giggle Games Discord now. As of right now, what combo would line up for most kills per minute? Trash mobs 40 to 50. That would probably be Berserker Paladin SK. Especially now that they gave the weapon damage back. I can unlock Necromancer. That's what I was looking for, guys. I got it. I got it. That's Necromancer unlock. Yes. Yes. We did the thing. Let's go. Now up to I. Ooh. Okay. I can now do a Necromancer, and that makes me very, very happy. That means I can try all sorts of combinations with another one of the pet classes. I am stoked for that. I am stoked for that. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got it's like the something else. Oh, the symbol ovation yesterday, and I got all excited and thought that was the Necromancer one, but it's not. The symbol ovation drops off this guy, and that's like warrior or something. Zerker Rogue SK. If you want something that is super tanky and still very high DPS, what was it I was playing yesterday? It was Shaman Berserker something. Shaman Berserker Monk? Yeah, Shaman Berserker Monk. That was really solid. That was really solid and decently high DPS. I should probably jump on that again after they fix the weapon stuff again. Or change the weapon stuff. They're not technically fixing it. Yay! But I didn't get any for that. Oh, that's right. I need to take some stuff off Nebu. I'm pretty sure Nebulous is a weapon. Oh, it's Harmonic Spear. I don't really care about that. I do need to change some of this stuff though. Okay. Are we up for a switch? Let me make sure. Let me just make sure Joken is not handing in at the moment because they're trying to unlock Paladin. One of our group members also got an unlock. If you want AoE shenanigans, something like Wizard Bard Shaman or Wizard Bard Necromancer probably, yes. Wizard really good. Necromancer gives you life taps when you need it. Bard AoE slows everything. So good. All right, we're going over to, where be my buttons? Over to 1. I feel weird being a leader. I'm not usually a leader for this kind of stuff. Is there new spell merge in the patch yet? No. That's something they are going to be working on adding. So, Keeper, Gorg, and that's it. Oh no, bees. We can hit up those. There's no real reason for me to say that because we're going to do it anyway. Okay, this way. Anyone need Keeper? It doesn't look like anyone might need Keeper, so we can just jump over that. We can then skip and swap to 2. Unfortunately, everybody needs Ifrits, and the Ifrits aren't up. I'm so excited to have Necromancer, because now we can test Necromancer pet tanking with a proper combination. Because we couldn't do that before, because we had to have Mage or Bard in there. And the other classes that I unlocked were kind of also not great for that combination. But now we have Paladin and Shaman. We can get Necromancer and just do anything. So I'm excited. Who pulled before? And why aren't you pulling now? I'm kidding. I mean, I kind of could. If I had the Necromancer combination set up, I would absolutely pull. But I do not. I can help lull. Oh, no inventory. Oh, goodness. This is one of the failings of the Ranger right here. You lose a bag slot because you need the quiver. Ifrit battle axe, Ifrit battle axe. Symbol of vision. I don't need that. How much room do I have in my keyring? I have 1 spot in my keyring. That's probably why everything is in my inventory right now. Good enough. Good enough. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Good pull. No, bad pull. She's still over there. What's going on? Hello? Critters? I don't know what's going on. I thought the quiver wasn't necessary. The last people I have spoken to, oh goodness. The last people I have spoken to have said that the quiver makes a difference, that there is a delay there that helps. Okay. Oh, let me try and slow that first. No, Janober. Janober. Get off my dog. Get off my dog. No, hit me. Hit me instead. Okay. There we go. And of course there's an imp, because why would there not also be an imp? That's just how that works, apparently. I forgot about that. Well, I'll be back. I don't know if I can do this in time. Transport, miscellaneous, gate, not inversion. It's not inversion. I don't have it on my bar. Okay, I can't. I can't. I could have done a thing. If I had my purpose spells stances on my bar, I could have gated from the start. This is what happened to me yesterday, and I missed out on the Gorg loot. You can gate in sky. I have done it. Okay. Rip. Gorg is still up, though. Going the wrong way. Nope, Gorg is now down. Ah, rip. It's fine. Ooh, don't do that. I was in such a rush that I almost got myself into a lot of trouble. Let's see. Who should I give it? So Jokin is one of our enchanters. I don't want to do Jokin as an enchanter. Let's... Who would like assist? Let me just toss some heals out whilst we're working on this. So here. Works for me. Jokin is calling out what to assist, but Jokin is also an enchanter, so I don't like enchanters having assist. And we will put groups assist target right here. There we go. Oh, okay. Jovis said that they'll do the enchanting stuff, so we can swap that over there. There you go. Works for me. Okay. You got to get that stuff organized. Hey, Giggle, I think you need that mana for something or other. Chromatic. No, we do not need to put the chromatic on. We don't. We really don't. We do not need to do that ever. At all. 0, 0, no. I have already gotten myself into trouble with that one. You can also push mobs with it. So, is your primary class functionally who you are, and the other two classes like an add-on spell ability sets you put on? Not really. All classes are everything that you are. You get everything from every class that you have. The first class only matters for unlocking things. So second and third are always unlocked. All the classes are unlocked. But for your primary, you have to unlock races and you have to unlock the classes. That's how that works. But you get everything from all your classes. I do have very decent DPS with this build. It could probably be better if I'm paying attention. I can, not on this stuff, but on a lot of stuff I can also add dots to it. But this stuff is just very resistant. Think. There we go. Good stuff. So bees. To any camo. To the bees. Let me put transport miscellaneous lessery back on. I do need some bee stuff. We are so close to unlocking like everything, I'm telling you. It's so good. Hello all. I have never played EQ before, but Legends sounds exciting. It is very exciting. And in 2 weeks, we get an open beta. So if you pre-order, you'll be able to get into that beta and give it a shot. Just remember, it's still beta. It's not the launch. Yes, you can unlock more primaries. I've been doing this since last Friday, I think. Yeah, last Friday. And I have almost all of them unlocked now. You just get into a little bit of RNG troubles at the end. That reminds me. Advanced loot. I do want to filter nebulous. Not that this matters too much, because this is beta. But I should probably look at making sure that I keep all this stuff. Okay. He's so tiny that he has to hop around whenever I move. It's so strange to see all the streamers click everything and not use hotkeys for spells and skills, etc. I normally do, but because I have so many builds right now, I forget where I put all the keys, so I just click the spells. But once I've played a build long enough, I do totally just, you know, click the number. But when you're changing stuff around all the time, your UI is constantly changing. Sometimes you just you need to click it. Will there be more hardcore players than casual? I think there will be more hardcore players than casual, and they're going to complete all the content in 2 months and then stop playing. I mean, if that's what they want to do, they're more than welcome to. Game John has already said they are catering to the casual, and that if somebody does all the content and then leaves and then wants to come back next expansion, that's perfectly fine. They've also mentioned that they themselves will be playing other games between this game. So they don't mind people playing other things. They're not here to have you only play this game. So don't worry about that. You're good. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful deeps. Beautiful deeps. And I don't have Jolt on my bar. That's okay. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. But I only played this game. I mean, I've only played this game too. I have over 500 hours in this game, and I still have not finished anything. I haven't finished all my classes. I haven't finished all my races. I haven't upgraded all my stuff to 10. Like, there's a lot to do. And soon I'll also be upgrading spells. I need my old spell bar that had names on screen. That would just be... Hold on. There you go. You're welcome. You have to play a lot to be done with everything within 2 months. Exactly. A lot. Like I said, I got many hours in this game. I've been here for a very, very long time. And I still have not burned out. I still have plenty to do. I have still got many things that challenge me. Valheim 1 will be dropping Spoon soon, and that will be fun. Yes, I will also be playing that. I'm excited to see what the spell system might do for pets. As a pet player, so am I. 100%. Have they changed race unlock drops, or is it still random progress for random class? A little confused on that one, to be fair. I think I need that. Wind tab. Actually, no, it's war. I've already unlocked war. Belt of the Four Winds. I do not need to upgrade that. I lost track of what I was saying. The loot distracted me. All right, nothing else here. nothing else here. Picking to do. Once I can. There we go. Did you make your own spreadsheet for these Plane of Sky drops, or is there an online tracker site? You can track the drops through the Everquest Legends Wiki, which is here. All right, what do we got? Oh, Noble. Noble. Yes. Let me current target that. And so this is one of the reasons why I like Ranger. See how there's 61? Ranger is the only one that can lull those. Let me go back here. Oh, buttons. And Toby Cat, thank you for the follow. All right, let me, oh, goodness. Things are not where I expect them to be. Hold on. I do large spell gems. So let me harmony that. And harmony that. No, they actually got this one in. Going just over here. Everything. That's what I like to hear. Yeah. Someone's like, everything is on track. We got some sisters. We got some eye. We got some Gorg. Joken is charmed. We're just going to do some burning as much as we can and hope we don't kill Joken. There we go. Sorry, I meant class unlock. Yes, class unlock, you still have the RNG of the things dropping in sky, and you still need to do all of the quests for one class in order to unlock them, unfortunately. Every time I think that I'm out, they pull me back in again. Yep. I go back for TLPs every now and then, but I got tired of them because they just became places where it was pretty much all about the RMT people. So I'm happy for this. No RMT. Druids can level 2. They get Harmony of Nature at 29. Do they? I didn't think they actually got Harmony of Nature. So there you go. Druids as well. Does anyone else heal lol when Giggle says lol? Yes, everybody does. Morning. Solo Sky instants are open. This is open. Unfortunately, the patch hasn't happened, and I don't think Sky Solo is coming in. So class unlocks is still not fun and predictable. They are adding another way to unlock classes. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, well, it's going to be bought. I don't think it is. I think it's a way to use time instead of RNG to get your class unlocks. Baladar is now choned. What do we got? War Spear and a Zvenda. So I do need that. I think War Spear I need for... I don't have a lot of inventory slots, which is the problem. It's fine. Alright, let's kill these things as well. Have to set up my group assist. There we go. And then I can clear these. I mean, this build as a caster build for DPSing in groups, I am in inversion. Why am I in inversion? No wonder why my mentor is dying. Is actually pretty like passive. All I do is continuously cast Enticement of Flame. There will 100% be an MTX way to unlock classes. I would bet all the money I have on it. I think they might. I think they're more inclined to do racial unlocks than class unlocks, though, because classes are technically power. We shall see, though. We shall see. RMT is real money transactions. Basically, people that farm chrono and then sell it for cheaper than Daybreak is how it worked on the other server, on live. Gigamage murdering the poor innocent denizens of Sky until 2 a.m. Gigamage murdering the poor innocent denizens of Sky at 10 a.m. War never changes. You weren't supposed to say that. Now my husband knows I was up until 2 a.m. Hi, good to see you, my friend. What are we doing? Oh, yes. Recover. How was the test build last night? I'll actually be surprised if they offer unlocks through MTX. I mean, some of them aren't power. Like, unlocking races is definitely not power. I sneak high. Gorg is up, so we'll go over here. It could be argue race with how OP Ogre stun immunity can be considered for those primary classes that can't pick Ogre race. Yes, and you also get an AA you can unlock for that, so it's not like that's the end all. I don't think that one's really super power gamey compared to unlocking an actual class. In case you missed it, Hubby, Giggle was up until 2 a.m. He's probably going to be like, so that's why you're tired and not feeling well. Drive-by EQL dev visit, absolutely. We appreciate. Red flag, 5 subs if I delete. No, do not delete. No, don't delete messages. You'll still offer the 5 subs. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. Mwah. Extra character slots will be cash shop is my guess. And of course, skins and mounts. Skins and mounts, I'm all down for. I'm all down for that. I keep not saying your name because I don't want to screw it up. It's Seitoko, right? There you go. My chat is a very well curated collection of people. I love my chat. We're good people. We're chill. We're just here for the vibe. And yes, please drop in anytime. I was just totally turning on and off my attack instead of using my nuke. And I'm still not in mastery. You say my name more correctly than Secrets does. That's funny. Yes, we keep it lighthearted here. We keep it clean and classy is what I like to say. Oh, one of the best chats for EQL. Thank you, guys. And the Giggle Games Discord is just more of the same. That is correct. Yes, we are all adults here. You can have discourse just as long as you're not, like, attacking anybody. And that's how adults have discourse. I didn't feel curated until now. We can have... Did I... Is that another accent thing? Do I need to just stop talking? Like... I'm Australian, okay? And my accent is all hacked up from living in America for so long. Oh no, please continue. Nuki, 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 nuki. I do really like this build. What is all these misses? What am I... Hold on. I feel like something isn't going right here. Oh no, that's correct. It's because bows tend to go over here instead of over here. So it's just confusing me. Have you practiced saying Murica for the 4th giggle? Murica. What bow are you using? I'm surprised at the DPS. I am using the Sky Bow, which is the best bow you can have at this point in time. It's also got a really, really nice delay, which means I can cast my spells and then the delay will hit, which will allow me to also potentially triple attack a bow attack, which is why my DPS goes so high. So you drink beer out of a shoe for breakfast every morning. No, it's das Boofs, not boots. Oh, that's not the one I meant to press. That's also not the one I meant to press. Hydrate. I need to hydrate more. I can do this. Wait, did I just leave while Skog was still up? No, we killed Gog, right? Oh, like we did the thing, right? Yeah, we did. Where are we going? So overseer. Overseer. So distracted. Please do not avoid my my, let me just really quickly, my filter's there. Thank you. Though technically you weren't, that was just how you kind of say that one. But yeah, keep it clean and classy, please. In range stance, you sometimes see 2 or even 3 bow hits in the same timestamp in your chat logs. It's like melee, double, or triple tag with the arrows. It's amazing. I love it. When I was like, oh, well, what should I put with Wizard to make it more powerful? It was Tav that was like, you should do Ranger. And I'm like, you know what? I should do Ranger. Belladar, no! Though these guys are just chilling now. I don't have Cleric. I can't res you this time, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Moose. That's the original Moose. That's OG Moose. Group feels neglected. My group, what? Oh no, Jokin. Jokin, don't die. Live. 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 I throw you more hills than you need. No, Janober! Noble sacrifice. Do not. Oh, wait. No, don't me die. Don't me die. Don't me die. No, 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 no. This is not okay. No pet! Oh, what go on? Why death? Why death plus okay, thanks. I guess I am tanking this. I can FD, but I don't know. We got a lot of not tank right now. I'll just chain heal and shoot between my heals. Nope, I'll just die. I guess I'll just die then. Yes, someone else got a message deleted other than me. I feel seen, friends. And it was me that deleted it too. Okie dokie. The one beautiful thing about this build, I have no room. I have to turn my forage off. Bags when. Bags when. The beauty about this build is you can just stand up and immediately start attacking again. I do need that. Oh, man. They will usually wipe this. Okay, what can I throw away? What can I throw away? Oh, we can definitely throw that away. I haven't gone through and thrown away all the items yet, so that's part of the quest. Things and stuff. Wait, did I just throw away a thing that was part of a quest? I do that sometimes. Look. Oh, that doesn't have to be there. That can be in here. Let me go over here. Sorry, just... There we go. We can now pick that up. For my bow, it is those. I'm using a Wind Striker 5 and Mithril Champion arrows 4. I do actually need to get my fletching up in order to get my arrows up if I'm going to stay this build, which I am actually a fan of. I really enjoyed this one. So what they're doing here is they're mezzing them down and they're trying to memblur them. But it looks like this guy is just going to attack them, so we will... Are we going to blur it or are we going to attack it? Nope, it's studded now. Oh no, don't do that! I targeted the wrong one, I think. No, I'm good, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Oh no. Mistakes were being made all around here. Okay, let me go back and get the chat here. Friendly fire. I know. Kill pets and chats. I know. Pressif wanted to know how bow damage compared to melee damage. You accidentally deleted his message trying to hit the other. Oh, my bad. Sorry. So bow damage does not compare to melee damage at this point in time. It's not terrible though. But if I were just attacking with my bow, I would not be getting the DPS that I am with spells and bow. So you do need to supplement it with something else. I can show you on something else, just me attacking. But first I need to actually buff. And you can see what my bow does if I'm not casting spells. So load spells, buff. Bees up, bees are up. Nice, nice. I'm gonna need you to mem faster. Shaman buff. There we go. Load spell, combat. Yeah, a lot of people in my channel tend to let their kids also watch, so I don't want certain things popping up on my actual screen for kids to read. But I'm not mad if somebody accidentally says something or doesn't quite realize. Okay, innate camo. Bees. I'm like, I'm leader. I should probably be telling them where to go. I'm not used to being leader. Yeah, bows are streaky. They don't have a min damage cap like melee. So you can totally hit for like next to nothing and then suddenly hit for 1,000. I can't wait to learn about spell progression. I need all the data. Yes, me too. And I want to see just what happens with pets because I'm super excited about that too. My jolt needs to be on my bar. And then I will, and then I will just, I guess in Sky, I don't usually use half of this, so I can put my pet here. Doesn't, oh, I actually have an item that summons my pet that I should probably put on my character. Okie dokie. I'll summon him when I get the chance. Hi, Buzzy Wuzzy. I do like the strike through now, so ranges now. Where is it? It's in Ranger. Unbound strike through. So you have a chance to ignore something's defenses. That's why having Ranger, if you are tanking stuff, is actually really good too. So here is just my straight bow damage. You can, of course, add like the Ranger spells to this, but this is just the base bow damage. Which is pretty fair, to be honest, as a starting point. And then Rangers themselves get like quick casts and some dots. Let me go up here. Can triple for 900, can single for 1. Yeah, exactly. Beast Druids still need some love, and Enchanter, yeah. Have they said anything about the new Druid spell line heal yet? They have not. I hope spell progression removes or lowers the torpor slow. That would be great. Ooh, that would be really good, yeah. I would really like that. Lizard Wizard, hi! Good to have you in here with us. One of my resident Korean people in chat there with Kim. Hi, excited. There has to be a 3-class combo that people will see and think you are a nutter. Monk, Wizard, Necromancer? Monk, Wizard, Necromancer. Nope. Because Necromancer plus Wizard equals lots and lots of mana. Monk gives you defenses and FD. Like instant FD. So no, that's a good one. That's a good one. What is the GUI DPS graph you are using? I am using EQ Log Parser. It is an out-of-game add-on, I guess, that you can download, and it's a standalone window that you just put over the top of your game. I think you have to not be in full screen for it. And I can also link it to my OBS because it's its own window. Let's see. I did have a combo the other day that was really bad. But not because it was terrible, just because it was really low DPS. It was Beastlord, Bard something. Oh, Beastlord, Bard, Druid. It was so bad. Yes, EQ Log Parser, correct. It wasn't that I couldn't kill things, it's just that it took forever to kill them. Yeah, if you're watching my damage here, all the yellow stuff you see is my bow. So there you go, there's an 81 next to a 530. 587, 281, 175. Oh, Belladar, Belladar. Belladar! He has no mana to heal himself, and I don't think people are noticing. Oh, no. I am sorry, friend. You went down again. But for my build, which is basically just, there's a 12, which is basically just nuking things, this just gives me extra damage after a nuke. So it's technically increasing my nuking power. Belladar is back up. Jokin is going down. I'm not really built to heal. No! No! I'm sorry. I tried. Heal Belladar. I can heal through, I guess. Nope. My implied target is off? Yes, implied healing is off. That's because it was bugged before and I had to turn it off in order to heal my pets. There we go. So my healing specs usually also have Ranger so that you can shoot things and get a little bit of damage out whilst healing your target. Belladar is down. We're doing okay. Rifter seems to be holding for a second, so I'm going to go back to recover and nuke. I know what I'm missing. Oh my goodness. This is so silly. I am such a goober. What? Have mana? Whoops, also have aggro. It's like, no, that did not work. Back to attacking. Now it's on Jophus. Sub heal. Nuke, nuke. Got mana for nuke. Threat is okay. Oh, my windows have collapsed a little. Hold on. There we go. No! Giggle Mage has threat. That is not the button I meant to press. Jolt. That's low health aggro. That's death. That's death. That's death. Too many things going on. Oh, they got it though. Oh, nice. Nice. I got some good stuff there. So that can sell. That can sell. That's the key. I mean, all right. Let me catch up again. Yeah, and the life taps will keep you healed, no problem. Anyone else here? I'm a bee, I'm a bee, I'm a bee. From what? What are you hearing that from? Yeah, right now the classes aren't shining in some combo that are the ones that haven't got much of a pass by the devs yet. Correct. Like, some classes feel very, very finished. Like Bard. Bard feels very finished. Others have started off a little bad and then gotten boosted. And there are still a few that still need the pass. So but you don't have to worry. It's going to happen. Store that. Pulsating ruby. Pulsating. I don't know how to spell ruby. That's molten coil and an amulet, so we do not need those. That's the key. That's just loot. And I'm just gonna make sure they're all on auto sell. Yep. Okay. And we're going to, oh, sisters. Yeah, it's fine. I don't like, I don't like not having instant movement speed. Hold on. Beneficial movement spirit of, oh no, wait, I've got illusion benefit data from the druid. From the druid, we're good. We're good. Black eyed peas, I can't even word. Black eyed peas, lol, this boss is too funny. I'm not hearing what you're hearing. How would that PAL SK Berserker build be played for massive trash killing goodie? Yes. It's because Berserker stance lowers the cooldown on, not the cooldown, it's technically not a cooldown, but it is a cooldown. The refresh. That's the word I was looking. It lowers the refresh on Smite and Reave. And Smite and Reave are based on your mana and your hit points. So you can cast them very, very quickly, which then cools down your other things, because Smite will cool down. I'm trying to say Harm Touch, and that's not what I'm looking for. Lay on Hands. And Reave will cool down Harm Touch. So then you get more things. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's the build everybody's talking about right now. I have been out of EQ long back when then, and purely from EQ, Wizard, Ranger, Necromancer would have been hard to get groups. Yeah. Getting groups for some of the classes was difficult. Druid took forever to get a group on. Has anyone tested do procs occur more often with dual wield versus two-hand? I assume more hits means more chances to proc even if it's PPM. It doesn't really make a difference. You don't have to hit to proc from what I'm hearing. You have it based on PPM. Dexterity increases it. And if you are, why is my brain not working? If you are using Spellblade, it's based on your mana and your dex and the cost of the spell. Redoing buffs. Let me put my spell bar back down where I like it. There we go. Load buff. And we'll use the moth specialty, which is using inversion to cast that, because you cast it faster. We don't need to do that, but I'm going to. Inversion, quick boof. Boom. And then back to recover. Oh, you made me a doggy again. No doggy. Unfortunately, if you block the doggy spell, you cannot get the Dena then. Also, why are my buffs not all showing? I can't make it bigger in order to show. I'm going to have to report that. Where is my reporting tablet? Come here. So, I have no room on my reporting tablet. Buff list character do small. That'll make me remember. It's fine. And then load combat. And I forgot to summon Dog again. Oh well. I'm sorry, Dog. It'll be fine. Dog will be fine. We don't need Dog. Dog is a little bit of DPS. And yes, classes here do not compare to live. There are Colossus that have block here that do not get them on live. There is a lot of balancing through spells. So some spells are being brought down from the top. Everybody gets AAs now. Those AAs are not specific to expansions anymore because we only have one expansion. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Lots of changes. Yeah, she has the graphical glitch too. I just noticed that as we came through. Let me do this because sometimes you need to get away. We need to detrimental, jolt, jolt, and save it this time. Combat. Yes. Okay. I went to fix my hair and they pulled because my hair feels like really fluffy right now. Oh no, that's conflagration. I have the wrong spell in. Direct damage, fire, enticement. Weren't there lures too? I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna have to look up some spells. I don't know how to wizard apparently. We are in recover. We don't need to be in recover. We need to be in arcane mastery. I will have to see if. Oh, here we go. We'll evac when she dies. Just hold out. Hold out, guys. Oh, actually, where is my... I don't have it on my bar. I need to put my... not just my evac, but my mana burn on my bar. Jove is doing okay. Hold out, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, the heals. Get through the heals. Get through the heals. Jovis, no! Oh, the heals are killing us here. I really need to. There it is. Go. Oops, I hit escape. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I think I can go up and click on a corpse though and it'll be fine. Zelastaria Storm, thank you for the follow. Oh, there we go. Amethyst Amulet. I'm pretty sure I do not need that. I'm pretty sure I do not need that. It's usually gems. Yeah, Amulet of the Void. There we go. Oh, good. It's so nice having evac. Evac is great. Sorry for all the questions. I just heard of EQL yesterday. My friend, questions are great. If you have questions, I just want to keep hearing them because I love answering questions. The X duck key still interrupts ritual and AA casts giggles as long as they aren't instant. Yes, I do know that. Need to run for a call, but have fun up there. Thank you. I'm not going to Ranger Gate. Have a good one. Question: do crabs think fish can fly? I mean, I guess they kind of do, right? Because they're like up. They probably don't think it's flying though, but if you had the perspective of human, that would. I would think that they think that fish can fly. Hi, No Dove. Good to see you. We are Lizard Wizard today. Lizard Wizard. Oh, that's right. Going over here for hand, and then eye. And I probably need room. No, I'm still good. I will also have to go through these to see which ones of these I still need to keep. I have so much stuff I still... Okay, so around back. Forehand. Yes, look, we are a lizard wizard. Lizard. Some crabs can swim just fine, right? Yeah, crabs absolutely can swim. That is totally a thing. Totally a thing. Okay. Because of our difficulty, we do have to keep an eye on this. If we want to go higher than 2, we will absolutely need to get more people too. I have my tells behind my camera, so I'm like looking directly into the camera to read the tells. Any interest in doing a VOD that breaks down all the sub-menus and keys and raid interfaces, those kind of mundane bits and bobs that might be real handy for new and returners? I absolutely intend to do some VODs for when people get into the open beta. So you can expect those probably next week. I do have plans for that. Crabs laugh at fish the moment they enter the beach. True. Where are the lizards starting at? Our starting suit is different. They start at something called New Sebelicium Expedition. Thank you for the follow, Twisted Pixels. And it's a really cool place. Everybody's dubious. So you can go in there and you can get spells and stuff if you sneak behind them. My golden boots. War stuff plus war stuff. What's normal? Gosh, I really need to go through my things. I really do. Invisibility. Inside. There we go. Come inside. Inside. I thought the Trade Depot and Dragon's Hoard big bags might not be needed. Penny Sky has proven that wrong. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. And because you're also making things, like even your key ring is absolutely bunkers full. Bunkers full. I would really like some bigger bags. And I'm 10 short because I'm using a quiver. Yes, for 200 plat, you can basically be an Ixar. How can you tell if a crab is drunk? He walks straight. How excited should we be for Nectropolis? Never even heard of it. Be very excited. It is from EQ2. I don't even know anything about it either. But just the fact that they are putting in an entirely new, I will say new, dungeon to EQ is amazing. I am so excited for that. Oh, for this one, I will help try and slow. Let's over channel and try and slow. There's an 853. It is really hard to land on this guy. Not that we seem to need it. All right, let's just attack then. We're holding out pretty well. Unless Belladar is in, like, evasive. And then suddenly, he will be dead. Arcane. I should probably swap my arcane stance onto my clickable numbers. Do making an EQ zone for EQ1 sounds awesome, doesn't it? Doesn't it? How is New Civilis experience to other races? Are others as cause in so they're dubious to everybody. Any race can walk into New Civilis. You're good. I'm so mad EQ getting me to come back. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Be in love that our wonderful game of nostalgia is something that we want to come back to. Is being made into something we want to come back to. And I'm pretty sure I actually need that. Large sky sapphire. Oh, no, that's Enchanter. I do not need that one. That one's good. Large motive of Enchantress. Yes, give me that. They're like, there's no room, but that goes straight into storage. What are you talking about? All right, that was everything here. Let me double check. If we want to check higher, we need bigger group. But I think I'm done for now. Thanks for the fun. Yeah, there we go. Disbandons. Let's go hand some stuff in if we are capable of handing in. Oh, yes, we need to unlock Necromancer. We are capable of handing in. Hold on. Hold on. We got this. We can unlock Necromancer now. I'm so happy, so happy. This way. Giggle, now would be a great time to sing your channel join again for the Discord invite. No, I don't need to sing that. I really don't. I sang it once already. You're good. You're good. Okay, so we are doing Necromancer, LMN here. Ring of Vision plus Kaza to Bloodcaster. So Ring of Vision plus ABC, Kaza to Bloodcaster. Thankfully, you do not need to go through any of the shenanigans of talking to people anymore. Dun, da, da, da. And it should, ding, primary unlock Necromancer. Danke. Danke schön. All right, we now have Necromancer unlocked. In EQ2, it was a castle with puzzles. You needed to get items to open doors and progress through it. See, I love that kind of stuff. That's the kind of dungeons I really, really enjoy. I'm off center. My OCD just kicked in when I looked at my camera. There we go. Yeah, no, located in Nectulos, that makes sense. EQL is really becoming more like EQ3 every day, blending EQ Live and EQ2 and having its own system. I mean, it's EQ Legends, not EQ3. Mm-hmm. Technically, you only sang half of it. We need the whole thing. No, we don't. No, we don't. We really don't. I love that it's not EQ3. Yes, exactly, because EQ3 would be typically group-based MMO again, so they can get money from boxes. I'm not on you with that one, but I agree that it should have its own name. It's its own game. It needs its own name. It is not a continuation. It's right where it needs to be. I promise that Trellix will not clip it. We're not singing. We're not singing. What we are doing is checking some stuff here. So I don't think I got that fine velvet cloak. I'm going to check my filters really quickly. So advanced loot. Fine vel. I do have it on sale. So I actually need one of these. And for some reason I have it on sale. So let me remove that. I don't know what my brain does sometimes. So white gold earring. I'm going through to make sure all this stuff is not in my filters. Oops. Can everyone please click the pin at the top of the channel? Imagine Giggles singing the whole thing, and then please join the official Giggle Games Discord with the link if you haven't already. I still sometimes mourn that EQ Next didn't make it out of development. I was really hyped for that. I was too, and then I played that landmark thing, and I was like, you know what? I'm worried. Ifrit War Shield. I think I actually have that now. It's this, right? Yeah. So Ifrit War Shield plus Rune Hedda to Shadow Knight. Shadow Knight is Ebon Blade. Ebon Blade. Ebon Blade. There he is. So what was that again? Hedda. Hedda? Yeah, Hedda and Shield. Shield. Hedda. Okay, now we've got that. So we only need one more for Shadow Knight too, and that's a Vision drop. So advanced loot, let me double check this once again and make sure Blood Sky Ruby is not on there. We are good. Let's see, Shaman is unlocked, but I do need more Gardukes. I will definitely do that later. Box of Wind. I thought I had Box of Winds. Where is my find items? This is the tedious organization part of Sky. Box. I don't have a Box of Wind yet. I thought I did. I'm pretty sure I don't have a statuette either. Okay, so Wizard is a fair ways off. We are so close though. Like gold earring. So Tears of Quellius. I'm pretty sure I don't have that. And I'm pretty sure that is not here either. No. Silken. Have I not handed in the silken wraps yet? Oh my gosh. I have so many of them. Silken wrap and Beza to Holwyn. There he is. So this plus this to you. We are now only one away from Monk being unlocked. Large opal, Digenstav, large diamond. So I have 3 things for mage, but I already have mage unlocked. So I don't technically need to worry about that too much. But I will check to make sure I still so I'll have to go through those. Large diamond, large opal. No, we're good. We're good there. Did I hand in the golden Ifrit ring? No. So golden Ifrit ring plus Anna to mages. This guy. Enna. As I immediately forget what I was doing. Enna to him. I will be with you in just a second, I promise. And Feathered Cape and Lena. Feathered Cape. Feathered Cape and KL. Lena. So only one more for mage. Technically 2 items, but only one more. So light cloth and ozar for enchanter, and a fine woven cloth cord. Okay, we do not have one of those. Oh, finally. Okay, we're good. Light cloth mantle oza. I was really low on ozas before, and I've actually picked some up. So let me just really quickly check oza. How many things I need ozas for, and what I've actually handed in. It looks like this might be my last ozer I need. And yes, it is. Okay, good. So ozer and light cloth mantle. Where was that? Nope, that's not who I'm saying to do. Enchanter, the guy with the enchanter in his name. Like cloth. Now we only need one for that. Oh, we're so close to so many things. Ethereal ruby. Let me make sure. Why can't I spell that? Ethereal. So I have an emerald on there. I don't remember which one the emerald is for. I don't have mithril bands. I think that's it. Okay, we're good. We have caught up. We can now delete some of that stuff for room. This is the stuff that made me leave EQ. It just got to be all convoluted and wiki-based. Yeah, I am a spreadsheeter, and this is a lot of stuff for me. And this is after they changed it so that there's less stuff. So I totally get where you're coming from. Do not need that. Do not need that. I will keep the shield. I will always keep shields. Those are hand-ins. That we do not need. We can now delete them at least, so that is good. Can get rid of that. Because this will now make up some space. Those are actually very nice, but I tend to just run my resists. That is is that a hand-in? I think, yeah, that's a quest. That's a quest. My warbows. Those are all spares of those. We can destroy that. We technically don't need that. I don't think I need an instant invoke fear, but you know what? I'll keep it just cause. Just cause. I have 2 crowns of elemental mastery. We can just get rid of that one. Okay. I think we're good now. Oh, wait, what's this? Harm shield for magician. That's nice, actually. Okay, we have room again. We have room again. So what we're gonna do now is, what are we gonna do? We can, I guess we can try out some other combinations, see what we can do. We can take this one and see how far it goes in raids. Like, I like testing things against Nagi. We can always go take this to Nagi and see what happens. So hate solo there. Hate solo here. I have 1 hate open, it looks like, which could be interesting. Is the Shaman FD ring cooldown based on charges? No, it is a 5 or 4 minute cooldown now. Let me go back here. I know there was a lot of stuff. So I'm going to go all the way back and run through it as quickly as I can. Are each of these turn-ins now just 1 item in a gem? 1 item in a gem or 2 items in a gem? What classes do I have left to unlock? These are the classes I have, and these are the classes I don't have. So I still have plenty to unlock, but everything needs just 1 or maybe 2 items for me to unlock. Good morning. Hope all is well. Logged in to ask a question about your bow. You said it was the sky bow. Is that the little name or the quest for Ranger from Sky? It is not the literal name. The literal name is Windstriker. Let me put that over there for you. Where are you getting the information on what is needed? Eric answered that one. The wiki is really good because you can click on boxes in that and it saves it for you. I was really sad when the evil multiclass EMU ended, and I'm hyped since I saw EQL announced. I didn't play any of the EMUs, but I know a lot of people were huge fans of them. Still in progress. Yes, the wiki is still in the works, and it will be in the works forever because this is still beta. Things are going to change. Things are going to launch. Things are going to be added. So it's going to be as up to date as they can possibly keep it. How to find a game that isn't these days? Yeah, with all the wiki needs and whatnot. Not many people even want to try and learn things for themselves these days. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. Just the world has become a lot more about convenience than it is about taking your time and working through things. Is the ranged spellblade activation probability of the Wizard Ranger build Giggle currently using is good? I was considering that combination as well. This build, technically you're better just hard casting the spells with Arcane Mastery or even Inversion then you are letting Spellblade do the work, because Spellblade will not give you as much DPS as hard casting. The moment Kunuk and Epics launches, we are back to the wiki again. That is correct. Yes, I can remove the clicky. I just don't want to use my... I am running very low. I know that doesn't look like very low, but I am running low on these at the moment, on the moats. So I'm trying not to just use them to pull things out. Looking at the lookout pages of multiple streamers, I am so confused seeing 40 to 50 and more lockouts and 5 lockouts on each raid instance. It's off-putting. It does get a little bit confusing. So you've got loot lockouts, and then you've got replay lockouts. Replays are usually 20 hours. Loot lockouts are, they're currently not, but they're going to be a week. So you don't actually have to pay too much attention to that. But it tells you which mobs you're locked out to here and which difficulty here. So it can get confusing, but after you've done it for a few times, you understand. Like, your brain just gets it. Are you planning on creating an EQL guild, or are you joining one with streamers? I've heard Keston and Vivi talking about the other day. I will be having my own guild, but I will definitely have a chat channel if people want to have different guilds but still talk. I'd still really appreciate that. But yes, I have already agreed to have my own guild. Are you limited to 16 loadouts too? Yes. Only 16. Thank you for the congrats on the 50s. Still going. Yes, I am a charter. I had so many notebooks, so many spreadsheets. I still do. We printed all the maps. Thank you. Yes, you are welcome. I love answering questions. I really do. Come back from work meeting and surprised not to see your primary necro yet. I just handed that stuff in. Hi, Caramel Chaos. Hi, Arc Lady. How you doing? Loot changes secrets mentioned is 1 kill a week for full loot, then subsequent kills get 1 drop each. I assume that isn't in yet. It is not in yet. Severely artistic is their guild name. I like that. That's really good. Yes, there will be a giggle guild. I would want to join just for the tag. We're still trying to decide what ours is. The top ones are currently Giggle Brigade and Side Gig. I like Side Gig the most so far. Without DKP, how will we know who the Loot Guild is? I know, no drama. No drama. I love it. Okay. What do we do? We want to try, you know what we want to do? We want to try Necromancer pet tanking. So off to another place. Hold on. Let me just get out here. Why is that available? Hold on. I'm going to need to, oh, no. I'm going to need to delete that. I am sorry, my friend. There are some things we are not allowed to say on my channel. And I don't know why that one's getting through. Let me write that down. Pet cemetery. No. No. We are not going to use pet cemetery. Oh my gosh. Oh my, you guys are mean. By the way, there was a gate. I just used the gate out of sky just so that you guys, no. Okay, so if we're having the Necromancer pet tank, that's what we're testing now. We're going to want, let's see, I want Cleric because heals. We don't need a defense anymore. We can technically, oh, I kind of want to put Ranger there too, but then we won't have a slow. Because Ranger is also really good for that range DPS without pulling it off your pet. So Shaman would get us slow, it would get us Kenny, it would give us basically unlimited mana, but the pet would probably not be tanking at that point. You know what, let's try that first. Let's try with Shaman first. I'm still going to keep the Cleric though. We'll see how much mana this ends up destroying us with. What race do we want to be? Are we going back to high elf? Are we staying Ixar? Or are we going dwarf or dark elf? We have options. No, we're not using Pet Cemetery. I'll do a poll at one point with all the names that we are in floor maintenance. Dark elf? We're going dark elf. Okay. Dark elf, necromancer, shaman, cleric. And yes, we will start in commons. There we go. Ixar does have regen. It does. But we got the answers for this one first. Where did I just put that? That was necromancer, cleric, shaman there. Swap. I'm like, I just randomly picked one. Is that what I did? I did. Hopefully that wasn't the one of the combinations that I actually use. Okie dokie. So there's Kenny. So that's up already. Enchanter, that's fine. We can put this one in really quickly. So doesn't need that. Equipment. What are we? Necrocleric Shaman. So we can put a shield in for even more defense. And we can put the where is it? The Thurgis's star. So this thing actually procs mana when you hit. We do not need that. Oops. We do need a ranged, however, and I usually use this one for the resists. What did I just take out? There it is. We will need that into here. We need our improved healing. I still have to go get my mana preservation too. I think we're good with this though. Lustrous, Golden Ifrit. We can technically put Ethereal on. Golden Ifrit. I think that is technically better, yeah. Okay, I think that's good. The pet should be very decent. Yeah. Probably don't need it dual wielding though. I don't have a lot of the SK stuff. I do have a Blade of Abrogation I can give it. And, oops, hold on. We will also want that stun taken out. Proc. Oh. You have to actually take it out to do that. Proc. Why not? Oh, is that not? Oh, okay, hold on. That is not usable. It's fine. We'll just leave that in. It's threat. Threat is threat. Threat is threat. And I will swap that for that. Okay. Good stuff. We are set up there. Now we just need to set up our buffs and our damage. So cleric, necromancer, shaman. What do you think is the best race in the game? There is only 4 is wrong. I mean, it's not ogre. It's definitely not ogre. Or cleric shaman may be immortal on lower difficulties with star unyielding warrior's endurance. It probably would be. Very, very strong. The combination that was soloing sky stuff was war shaman cleric. So I am well aware of how crazy that is. Okie dokie, let me get this up and running. These are all old spells, so I will go fresh. First heal is always my echo. Second heal is always my delayed heal. 4 will be, we're going to actually put mellow here. 5 is going to be slow. We're going to need the pet. So yeah, here. Invoke Death. Let's get him up really quickly because we're going to need to buff him. Why shaman for dots and slow? Yeah, for slow and for Kenny. For Kenny as well. So my problem, das Buff, exactly. My problem when I did it last time with Necromancer, Cleric, Mage was that I ran out of mana, even with Lich. So I'm I I have to actually go get my bone chips back out of the bank. All right, we can. So I'm going to do this, and I'm not sure how well it will work. I have not been an evil person going to Shorefor yet, but apparently the NPCs will not attack you. Nice purple pants. I know. You like my purples? So pretty. Troll is best race? You're the first person I have ever seen say that troll is best race. Yes, and slow is massive. If you are going to have a pet tanking, it really helps to have slow in there. One more reason to farm Memna Stone for your cleric. I wish we could get it. Okay. Kindly considers me, kindly considers you. They're like, oh, you're just a dark elf. You're fine. There's Crystal. Crystal is dubious. Hold on. Crystal is still tiny. Crystal is still tiny. Did they not fix it? Did they not fix it? Tiny. Tiny. Please. Okay, that works. That works. So there you go. Dark elf over here doing good stuff. Where are my bone chips? Withdrawal 100. Not that I expect to kill 100 pets. Done. Done. All right, back to here. Summon pet. I thought they fixed that. I thought they fixed that. So I'm going to take a picture of that, and it's the only one I've seen though. Oh, where'd she go? Oh, no, here's another one. Okay. So let me bring up my clipper. Let me bring that up really quickly. New. Take a picture of that. Okay, good to know. I will send that in right now so that that is not on my clipboard anymore. Let's see. Bug reports. Where is bug reports? There we go. Small. Where is my small? No, they don't have it there anymore. Tiny? Small. Slider? There we go. Seems to be still a problem in Shorefall, at least. Okay, there we go. You gotta do beta things when you're in the beta. I want Tiny so much. I think they're adorable. Oh my goodness. Another small one in the house. Absolutely. Okay, let's get this going. So we're gonna put, what else do we need? Damage over times. So our damage is mostly going to be coming from dots. That is going to be this one. Damage over time. Technically, our damage can also come from life taps, and it's probably going to be better to come from life taps because of resists. So, change of plans. Let's see, life tap. We'll still put the dots there, but chances are this stuff is going to be highly resisted on bosses. And I'm pretty sure Dark Soul and Odium stack. So let me put that there. And then envenomed bolt. Okay, so there's all my dots. This is going to be my direct image, my singular awesome direct image. We are going to, what else do we need on a bar here? I guess we can stoicism. That's interesting. Vector shadow, none of that. Chloro needs to be on my bar. Regen, chloro, because that's short duration. None of that needs to be on the bar. Puma. We are definitely going to need Puma. We will put Puma here. It's not a Puma. And oh, Gardevi will be the other one. Just making sure. Yep, Gardevi. So Maligard, Gardevi. So those are the things that are going to keep our pet going. So save. Look at this mess. Save combat. And then we are going to have to load buffs. Now, technically a buff, technically a buff. Drop, 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 drop. I'll leave that for now. Drop, 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 drop. Hit point, resolution, hit point, armor, hit point. There's just so many things because of the way you have 3 classes. So you always have so many buffs to put in. Symbol. Never forget that you got to go down here for Lord Commander. Posture. Oh, I don't want a posture. Posture. Oh, we're past my usual stop time. You know what? I'm good. I'm still going. So statistic buffs. I don't know if agility and all that still affects pets. Strength and dexterity. So we'll still do stamina. Shield of Words for Alma class. We don't technically need charisma. We don't technically need these, but Yelp is an AC boost. Don't really need any of that. I think Rage is also an AC boost though. So drop pet. We need Lord of the Divine. We're not actually going to be in melee, so I'm not too worried about any of that. Haste. Oh, Lich. What else am I going to need? Lich and what? Lots of stuff. So Lich, and then remove guard and put in, I'll remove that too. We still need so many things. Not guard. Where is it? So Beely, and then spell focus. Okay. That should be good. It's not all of my buffs, but it's close enough. Excuse you. Why aren't you memming? There we go. Save. Buff. Yes. Quick buff. Okay, we're good. I've been at it for 2 hours already. It's only 8 a.m. No, it's 11 a.m. right now. Okay, let me catch up once again. Kurnock, yeah, Kurnock by the end of the year. Regens are good. I'm looking forward to seeing what the plus 10 regen stuff is going to be like. No. They have to have Seb. Seb, and Kearns. They have to be in there. Dev saying your pets should interact with stats exactly as you do a player. Okay, because in live, stamina and agility actually do nothing for pets. Okay, we are going to, what we're going to do is first we're going to go to talks. We have tested every pet build on Yale first. So that's where we're going. And I should probably swap my spells back. Okay. But we should have really good mana here. And I do have life burn. I do have to bring that down. I need to bring up all my other stances. Good to see you, Kel. Crushbone, Unrest, Miss More, How I Miss Thee. I know. I kind of miss them too because everything is 50 and I have no real reason to go back there. Though that will be changing. That will be changing. We have been told that they will be adding the mentor system in. So looking forward to that. Though I do hope they also allow us to get moats through that. I know they said initially that they're not going to, but I hope they do. Okay, so recover. Inventory. No. V. Make sure we have all the class stuff out this time. So cannibalization, I have bestow, I have divine, I have life burn, and that's all good there. Nice noise. There was nothing there. Then I got to go into my skills and make sure I got all my skills. I don't have FD on my bar. We'll put FD here. Beneficial miscellaneous FD. FD is always here for me. Recover. Oh, yes, we were doing abilities. Mend Companion needs to be on our bar. And Invis versus Undead can go down here. Not that we need to bash. Arcane Mastery is on the bar. Divine is on the bar. Overchannel is on the bar. Empower is on the bar. And Channelist Stance is already on the bar. Okay, wait. We're good. Here we go. Hail. Danger. I haven't done any Yales in forever. You're working on your new build too? Yeah, I just unlocked Necromancer, so we're going to go play some Necromancer shenanigans. Have you made a suggestion yet for them to put Nunchaku in the game? That's hilarious. Moat Farm runs through all dungeons should 100% be a thing? Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't want to just farm on the same boring dungeons that are my level. So I would really like to be able to like go down, help some friends, that kind of thing, and still get rewarded by getting moats. Okie dokie. Cleric does have lull. Regen on both. Pet does not have haste, so let me do that really quickly. And he does not have Guard of Vi. I can drop this for, what is haste, pet haste, pet haste. This one. I will be back in just a second. I just need a moment. I'm going to grab some drinks and stuff, and then I'll go in. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. And as you can see, this guy attacked me whilst I was AFK, and my pet just was like, you know what? I'll take care of that. I had to go get mafreshka. You had another question, but you forgot it already? Uh-oh. Loud noises. All right. Do you get a new class at Lone Look every time you level a main to 50 or just the first time? I've been saving mine till now. Yes, just one. You only get one unlock for free, and then you have to quest the rest of them. Odds on them opening the pre-order beta servers ahead of time, low. It's only 2 weeks. You can do it, guys. You can do it. I promise. All right, let me get in here. We can absolutely take these guys. Yep. Bonk. Bonk. I wonder what my one-handed blunt is at the moment. All right, let's see what kind of damage we are looking at here. Ooh, well, that was nice. That was some nice damage. Arcane Mastery. I still only have one int class, so we can also give Pet Puma. Oh, where'd he go? He wandered down there. Rude. You are locked out of this corpse. I will... So this is a bug right now. And I'm glad I noticed it, because if I had killed Yale, he would not have given me loot. So in order to fix this, you just need to leave your instance and then come back. I can do that through this. You can relog if you want to, but you can also just leave and come back. Yes, sky quests for each class. You have to do all of the quests for that class, and then you will be able to... Oops. Hail. And then you will be able to use the class. Enter raid. Enter raid. Enter said raid. You can make it. And if you can't, you're welcome to come into my Discord. We will give you lots of attention so that you don't have to worry about it. We're always talking in there about what we're wanting to do. It's good times. You have too much faith in our patience. I have faith because you are my followers in my chill channel. You're good. That's what we do here. I should be able to get this guy. They're like, no, you will not. Did I actually haste my pet? No, I did not. So I had a bug. Not technically a bug, but an issue. Pet, you need to finish this guy first. He's going to heal, don't you understand? So Master Yale, remember how I kept like getting knocked around and I'm like, what is that? Well, he uses mana detonation. Master Yale uses mana detonation, which means he can knock you back and then he can knock himself back. And what happened to me was I fought him here. He knocked me back here. Whoops. Let me just really quickly. He knocked me back here, knocked himself behind that closed door, and then summoned me through it, and I got stuck. I got stuck in there. He's a monster. Okay, over channel, dots. Dots. More dots. Pet is doing fine. Pet now needs a heal. He is okay though. He is okay though. Oh, I'm not slowing. I keep forgetting that I have these really cool shenanigan things now. Giggle, when you were stuck, did you have to yell for help? Really? Oh my gosh. So obviously my pet is not tanking right now, but we do have FD to drop aggro to pet. There we go. So as Necromancer, the trick is drop your dots and then immediately FD. And so as long as you don't need to cast anything else, You will not gain aggro for your threat, for your dots. So we're going to drop all of these. We're going to Kenny to get our mana back. He's going to be mean. It's okay. And then we're going to drop. And we're going to fail because we're going to fall to the ground. And we're going to fall to the ground. But you know what? We got Drain Soul. We got Drain Soul. Until FD is up again. Oh, I don't have Improved Familiar. I'm not a wizard. There we go. But that's how you usually do it. When it works. Can I say what the bug was at Yale? Yeah, basically he knocked himself back behind a closed door that you can't open and then pulled me through it and I couldn't get out. And because I had whittled him down and he ran off, he ran through the door and I couldn't follow him. So I ended up having to origin out. Oh, the loot lockout bug, yeah. So there is a bug. I didn't check it. Oh, yeah, here it is. See how it says you are locked out from this corpse? Right now, that... We're good. Hold on. That means that you won't get loot from anything that you are killing in... That's interesting. In the hole. Because for some reason it thinks that you are... He's going to actually try and path behind there. It thinks that you're locked out of it. If you leave and then come back, or if you relog, it will fix. Loam robes. Well, that was relatively easy, considering all the mess-ups that I had. But it used a lot of mana. Even if I was in Recover, that still would have only given me like this much mana, because that's just double. And that's with Lich, so here's my regen right now. I used to have 100 and something, but that's because I had a Bard in my group as well. So we shall see. We may get to the point where we need to bring the Ranger back in and not use slow. But we'll see. We'll see how far we can get there with the Necromancer. Have people been answering you there, Keldar? Let me just double check. I'll just read it out just so that other people can hear the question and answer. So that makes sense. But if you don't have the class in Sky, can you still do the quest of the class you're trying to unlock? Like PAL Rogue Druid can do a rogue quest. Yes. It does not care what class you are when you hand in, and it does not care what level your classes are. You just need to be able to be in Sky, which is 46, and hand in the items. And then you can, you basically flag yourself for that item. So you can then delete it if you want to. Does not matter what you are on. Your wizard kitted out on fire resists. Decent fire resists. And Yale is not bad. He just has a lot of hit points. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're mostly caught up. Yeah, go pet tank. We know that mage pet tank can go a long way, like relatively long way considering. So we will see about this. My concern with this guy is that the SK pet might not have enough threat. We'll see. Can't see what a rank 10 beastload pet will be like. I know. I can't wait to see what any of the plus 10s will be like. Pauses in the middle of stuffing down a hot dog. I kind of want a hot dog now. Okay, we're good. We're good. Here we go. The only horrible part about Yale is trying to pull all his ads without pulling him. And I don't really have a burn team here. Did I put life burn on? Yeah. Okay. If I do get into trouble, I do have life burn. He's so tiny. Little tiny friend. Friend skeleton. Oh, actually, once again, did I not haste my pet or is something blocking that? No, it's right there. I'm just blind. I'm just blind and that happens sometimes. I was going to do something and now I forgot what it was. Oh, yes. Beneficial, miscellaneous, shrink. Hubby, she wants a hot dog. We do actually have hot dogs. I really like hot dogs. Because remember, I bought the hot dogs and not the buns. Oh, come on, take my money. I know. Yay. Okay, we're just going to have shaman in our team every time now. Doesn't matter. You have to wait until they walk over to you and aggro you over here. Otherwise, they'll bring Yale. If you could come over here, sir, that would be great. I could probably just dot these ones down. This difficulty isn't too bad. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. Huh, the healer didn't come. And that'll be fine. Let's send the pet into him, actually. Mallow. Extra slow, Mallow. There. Slow. Slow landed. We're good there. Doubt. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Good morning, Bunny. How you doing? Doubt. More doubt. All the doubt. You still tanking like a boss? Do. Getting indications here. Okay, hold on. And bing. I guess he decided to mana detonate me right off the bat. I think my pet is stunned right now. Oh, he's rooted. We're both rooted too far away. Hold on. This is the problem with not having, not having resists. There we go. Well, I guess I'm probably going to need to redot now. After all that. Dots are landing pretty well on Yale, though. He's only 56. That tank. But this is still time I do not want to actually be tanking anything. Whoops, wrong screen. I have totally done that in Discord too. And I have to be really careful because sometimes I'll be like /rsay in Discord and I'm in the main Discord and I'm about to say something really not good. Oh. Nice and easy. Apparently he just doesn't need my help for this difficulty. I'm fine with that. You got this, bro? But I do have to be very careful because if he resets, if I lose my threat, he might reset. Yeah, this is the difference that slow makes, by the way. Remember how rough this was for my mage even after the changes? My mage would just get like her pet meleeed really hard. As long as you can land a slow, hunky-dory. The upgrades for spells for each individual spell or cover the entire line, it will probably be individual. Nope, he's casting. And of course, FD whilst they're casting is really annoying. It's not like you're going to be upgrading every single spell in your arsenal. That was not good. It's not like you're going to be upgrading every spell in your arsenal, just the really important ones like Ice Comet or your pets. I know, I'm sorry. my mouth just would not make the word. It was hilarious. Why are my spells in my bad? We can definitely find ways to make this a little bit easier to deal with, but the ranger build did it better. The ranger build did it better. And I know this is probably going to hurt some people. I do have spares of these, and I just do not need them. Okay, so that was no problem. I had to tank a bit. I would prefer not to, but it wasn't bad to leave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you guys were here and you wanted them, I would give them to you, I promise. And yes, ranges are awesome. Yes, my pet is the tiniest, most awesome pet. I'm going to have to go Beast Lord and just like shrink down the Beast Lord pet even further and see if you can even see it. Can't beat when once back in the day I was gonna GU. I'm stuck in POK heading for healing a bunch of freaking idiots, but I think I'll bail on them soon. But accidentally only typed G. Oh, you said that to your group instead of your guild. Wow. I know, I know. I had like 10 earth shakers in my inventory at one point. Okay. Danger, quit. And now we're going into 2. We really do need the pet to tank more than it is. Knock, knock. Hot dog anyone? I guess I will eat that on our next ad break. Oh, okay. Thank you, husband. Got to get that plus 10 Flame Lake. I am absolutely going for plus 10 True North. Plus 10 True North. Yes. I definitely have best husband. Okay, seriously, I need a hubby. I can just summon hot dogs out of thin air. That's because I'm a mage. I'm a mage. I can summon hot dogs out of thin air. That's how that works. Like, this build would have no problem tanking stuff either. So if the pet can't hold it, I'm not going to be struggling, which I appreciate. Where is everything? You know what? I'm going to do the impatient thing. Here we go. Impatience. We're just going to dot this one up. We're going to put the pet onto Yale. I'm rooted at the moment, but that's okay. And we're going to mellow and slow. Mellow and slow, which we got. We're going to dot, 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 and we're just going to FD. Dot. 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 I may have done that one twice. And you know what? We'll even go into recover when we do that. There we go. Have fun. Oh, no. Did I fail? Yeah, he's attacking me. Sir, you're not doing this the way you're supposed to. I also failed to get the heal on my pet. Thanks for the ice comment, sir. This is not going as planned. Yale is not being a good man. My pet is now rooted back there. I'm rooted down here. I fell to the ground. Everything is going wrong. Everything is going wrong. You're gonna plus 10 summon food? I can, I guess my husband bringing me things is totally a plus 10. Scratches out mage on list of classes to play. Mage does so much better than what I'm doing right now. I am definitely having some issues at this point in time. But I think I will be perfectly capable of tanking this stuff myself. Do I have implied targeting on still? Let's see. No, because that went to me. So let me turn that back on. What sword does he have? Earthshaker? Yeah, actually, that's probably why I can't FD. Though, interesting enough, my pet has the threat right now. So his Earthshaker, if he is right on top of me, will actually pull me out. It will pull me out of my FD. But I can still, so long as he doesn't root me, FD threat. Itchy nose. So, unfortunately, you do have to target this one. You need to die. And yeah, I really quickly set this up, which is why I'm targeting my spells here. I am not prepared. Still recovering. Yeah, see, this mana problem is the issue. He's no longer slowed. Togros is on. Because what happens is in the higher stuff where you actually need to get a lot of things done, I know I can Kenny as well, you run out of mana way too fast. And if something aggroes you and you're low health, you're basically dead. We'll see though, we'll see. We're doing okay right now. I'll wander into something a little bit harder after this time. You are locked out of this corpse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh well. I'm probably about to get no Yale loot, but whatever. It's Yale. He doesn't actually have anything I want. Just gonna nuke him down here. He's got a lot of hit points. There. Oh, I still got it. Good. You are locked out of this cup still, but good. Oh, the pineal thingies. Auto sell. This one I will auto merge though. Okay. So we already know which ones are our hardest. Our hardest is technically in Norak, and even in Norak 0 is very difficult for me. You are not prepared. Do I actually have in Norak 0 open? I don't for 7 hours. Okay, what do I have? I guess we can roll over to Nagi. These are my loot timers, so all of this will be setting tomorrow. I guess I can roll over to Nagi for now. Nagi is usually the next one we try. CT is another one. What's my lockouts on CT? Can I actually... Because I actually did him last night. Is that my loot lookout or is that my solo instance lookout? Oh, that's my... Okay, that's the loot lookout. Okay, we're going to hate. We're going to hate. I know what I'm doing. Rituals to South Karana. South Row, not Karanas. No mercs, and no intention of mercs ever. I just heard Giggle was streaming for 8 hours. I mean, I can. My husband might not agree with it, but I could. Yeah, but you still need, like, there's still a 20-hour cooldown between doing an instance, and I did it yesterday, and I wasn't sure if I still had that lockout on. This needs filters on the lookout window. I agree. I would like to see my loot lockouts separated from my replay lockouts. And go north. And there we go. Yeah, you can't spin it up if you are actually still locked out. Yeah, loot 7 days, lockout is 20 hours, and they are intending to make loot lockouts be a specific day to unlock. Check out the Discord. Oh, not in the zone at the moment. One sec. Okay, hold on. Deb just asked me a question about Demobis. Let me just go back to Shortfall. Back to Shortfall. Oh, you put a sticker up there for me? Let me see. There's poppers. Oh, it's cute. Ah. Illidan is definitely like, I fangirl over Illidan for sure. and Kael'thas. Part of Kael'thas, though, is because I really like his voice actor. Hi, Bren. So, system, accessibility, pet slider back up. Like everything. And nope. Does not affect. Only NPCs in Shorefall that are small are not being changed by active use. That's not how you spell use of slider. Somebody's like, oh, I think Ren just sometimes becomes small. I'm like, well, let me just show you some more small. We've got small all over the place. We got so much small that your small is small. Where is the other one? Where did they go? I need to clip them all. Kurin. I assume the zone went down, then respawned when they did the fix. Me zoning is making no difference. In fact, I think there were more small things this time than before. Oh, okay. We just got our, let me just close this. We just got our maintenance message, shutdown imminent. Let's see, it will be 9:43. That's in an hour, I think. 9:43. What are they on? They're on PST. Current time PDT. Yep. So we got an hour still. Okay, that's fine. Let us go back to, where were we going? Fear. No, hate. Here. Posture. Look, my posture is good. Oh my gosh, I gotta bring all the things up. Okay. Taryn has a question. Let me go back up here. How do the ports work? Are you able to use those even if you don't have a port class in your trio? Yes, you can. Hydrate. I will hydrate in just a moment. So ports are unlocked when you level the class that has the port to the level that it unlocks it. And then from then on, all of your other classes can use it. So I'm Necromancer, Cleric, Shaman, and I'm able to use all of my Druid ports and all of my my Wizard ports, except for the Zephyrs and the Translocates. You also get Shrink from Beast Lord or Shaman, and you also get Bind Affinity and Gate from any class that has them. All right, and let me put my thingy back on. Yes. I haven't noticed it anywhere today except for SFG. There we go. Some people would consider that normal sized. I would love to be that size. I think that's really cool. Yep, hotfix warning. I'm down. That means good stuff. But we still have an hour. We still have an hour to play with the Necromancer and see if the pet can hold aggro. I think the biggest problem right here is that the pet cannot hold aggro off me. And it's possible I will just have to like not use all my dots. So we shall see. They should still add summon food, bandages, and grow to rituals. I agree, especially with grow. I love playing with grow. Do you have to be a certain level to use the ritual, or can you use them at level 10? Any level. You don't need to be the level of the spell you're trying to cast through a ritual. It's just unlocked. You're good to go. You can be level 10 and port yourself to, well, probably not Plane of Fear, but to like Esro or whatever. No problem. Hotfix maintenance, yes, in 55 minutes. 55 minutes. Giggle isn't paying you enough, Eric. I know. I know. I'm on GigglePub's payroll. You want to get on that list? Sorry to bother. You are not bothering me ever. Sorry to bother you. Riddle is trying to test something, and I was wondering if you knew the answer or could help. What's he trying to test? What is he trying to test? I'm always down for helping test stuff. Hey, I can finally catch a stream for an hour. The servers will be down in like 55 minutes, so. Hi, it's good to see you. We're just going to pop in and see if Necromancer Pet can tank Inorak. Inorak. Hail. Danger. Zero, solo, quit. Yes. Everything's just attacking me and I'm ignoring it. Something about loot after locked raid with Nagy. He tried to tell you and it didn't go through. Oh. Oh, he probably did. Is this my... Oh, it's here? Is it here? No? Oh, hold on. I'll keep looking. Hold on. Sometimes tells don't go through too. I haven't figured that one out yet either. And thank you for the bits. It might have gone through and my tell windows are closed. Or yeah. Yeah, I did not get that. I might have been zoning. If I'm zoning, it should still come through, but I don't think I got it. Do you remember what the specific thing about loot after locked raid with Nagy? Like, because I like help. Giggle, excited about big changes? I'm excited about every change that happens, like for real. For real. And yes, I'm well aware that there are announcements and good stuff. I know. There's a ton of creators going, Giggle, things and stuff. I'm like, I know things and stuff. Okay, let me put this over here. Let me put my pet attack back here and my back over here. You go in. We'll see about him keeping the threat here. So 4 to get my mellow on. We will put an early promised renewal on, and then now we're going to try and slow. Got it. So he should be able to make those 5 seconds now. 2, 1, 0. Okie dokie. Threat, however, is 80, so we don't want to cast with that. Let's see what the threat ramp is now. Oh, we're going to need to overchannel. Though I think he's just really resistant against some spells. So 14, 13. We haven't had our first ramp yet, though. There. It's not bad so far. Sorry, I will get back to you in just a second because I'm really closely watching these numbers. I think if I FD off to slow, drop all my dots, promised renewal, and then FD, I'll be okay. And you can change your stance whilst in FD, so that works. Yes, the spells changes look so good. I am so down with pet levels. I am going to go farm the most amount of moats I can farm. Can send BS a tell now, Giggle? Wait, BS? They are going to revert the melee changes. They are. I'm very excited for the spell stuff, like so excited. Okay, so now we can do this. I think these 3 are perfectly fine. I don't think we have to go to ignite unless we're not getting a land. Just because of duration. Toss this back on him. And FD again. Oh, not sure why that happened. Still good, still good. 3, 2, 1, 0, go. Like, it's still very decent DPS. That's like 200 still. There's just a lot of hit points on hate mobs. Oops, and I will also need to remember to Puma every time. Puma. And I also need to remember to Kenny. We need the mana. Oh, there we go. A little bit of lag there or something. Tried to send a tell and it won't go through. Sometimes the tells don't go through and you have to like change how you're writing it in order for it to go through. I don't know if it's some weird kind of filter thing or not, but I get that too. And I think I saw that was already in bug reports. If it's not, I should really put that in, shouldn't I? Giggle will even sing the pinned message. I will not sing the pinned message. I singed it once. I sung it once. You guilted Vivi into joining? That's not how you're supposed to do that. You're not supposed to guilt them. Hi, Vivi. Thank you for joining my Discord. You can join the chill cord. Maybe see if it goes the other way. Send a message to Brutal. Yeah, I can do that. Tell Brutal. That's not how you spell his name. Tell Brutal. Message check. All right, so my tells are going down here. Is it possible that he sent the tell and I just completely missed it? No, because that's Sen right there. No, it just did not come through. Interface, and I'm using tell windows, so it should pop up a new window. Shenanigans. Okay. We will just outright kill these because I can. And Giggle just discovered the chat system. That's not how that works. He couldn't effectively do puppy dog eyes through the chat. It was the next best option. Oh, we got some upgrades here. And some paladin legs. I'll take pally legs. And I was correct. These 2 actually stack. Because they're different, which makes sense. We had this talk. If you give Ogre job, Ogre does job. No ask how Ogre got job done. Okay. Okay. Okay, now he is able to send me tells. He's like, it worked. Who's around the corner? Coercer again. Why does it keep giving me coercer here? I don't even understand. I don't even understand. Okay, here. And then we're going, no, we're still in over channel. Now she is magic resistant, which means landing slow on her, oh, almost magic immune, sorry. Landing slow on her should be impossible. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, thank God. Which means what we need to do is dispel. And we just have to cast heals on the pet a heck of a lot faster than I am. So poison will land, fire will land, disease will land. Dispel. As I dispel my own thing, which happens. No, it's still good. Still good. Poison. This is my only concern when it comes to playing a caster versus a melee. If I were using my ranger as DPS, I'll be landing. But because I'm using spells, I have to actually land in order to get any effect of DPS. And some mobs are just, you can't land magic on her, so what can I do? You know? Look, here's a life tap. Naturally, that one landed. Oh, did they change her? Hold on. I know life taps have like the 200 modifier, but usually even the modifier doesn't help. Let me have a look here. Am I thinking of a different mob? No, still can't land that. I don't know. Oh, I'm not on Everchannel. Hold on. 5. 5, 5, 5. No. Trying to learn. Thinking and learning. Yeah, that's just not landing though. Okay. We're good. Do I know if bonus loot is in? Oh. Not currently. Not currently. Let me move that up to here. I think bonus loot will probably go in when they do the weekly timer reset on day thing. There we go. I really don't like dark elf armor, plate armor. Like this just makes me feel weird. I don't like it. I don't know, guys. I feel like using mana for DPS in this situation is just not helping me. We'll keep going and we shall see. Hi, Geeks versus Geeks. How you doing? I'm making a personal challenge to simplify my EQ interface as much as possible and still work. Knowing EQ's interface, this is a tall mountain to climb. Yeah, and mine is just like this so that people can see all the numbers and stuff. So, oh, live, sir. Thank you. Oh, there's the Rod of Infinite Thought. I already have one of those though. But I do remember many a person farming that. She was a lizard, but realized that lizards don't have shiny purple pants. I do like lizards. I had to ask people what they wanted me to be when I changed to this spec, and this was the top answer at the time when I changed. So now we're just waiting for mana again. I want my mac and cheese while I level. I read that as I want my mac and cheese as a class for some reason. I was thinking classes. I have my hot dog just sitting here too. But now I'm like, oh, but we're streaming for 45 more minutes. Come on. So it's been like a minute and a half. Yeah. Because that's a 3-minute cooldown. So it takes about 3 minutes to get all your mana back. Does anyone else see the screen face in Purple Honey's face? I know, look, the eye nose. It's like a horse skull. Minute regen is certainly still a thing. When you have massive menopause, it is noticeable. But that's what recover is for. That's what recover is for. I wouldn't mind higher out of combat regen. I'm okay with the stance regen in combat though. Giggle, question. What we happening when you rubbed your cursor over your purple pants and said, this makes me, what? I can kind of understand what you're saying. I just mean that, like, I don't like the pointy part on the armor. I kind of know what they were going for, but this should be like further down here. My brain says that's incorrect. My stomach is also eating itself right now. Okay, here we go. I'm hungry. Yeah, the devs want you to feel like the bar is always moving forward every time you log in. That. There we go. Is your head/brain behaving today, aka no headache? I woke up with it still. It went away almost completely last night, and then I woke up and it was back. But I'm okay right now. We're okay right now. Yeah, waking up with headaches. I think I also need to change my pillow. I think my pillow is causing neck aches. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put Ranger in here. I would really dislike losing that slow though. That's why I'm hoping Beast Lord gets some love so that it gets some DPS and that they make it possible for you to be near a pet when tanking. I would really like that. Actually, I don't need to. Hold on. I'm killing things I don't really need to kill. So I can. I'm going to take disease off my bar and just put my invis here. Yes, pillows can absolutely mess your spine up, and that will make nerves pinch. But my headache from yesterday was not related to that. Mistress of Scorn. What does Mistress of Scorn's bard stuff? We do not actually need her either. What we're doing is trying to get to a Norok. Go get him, Petty. There we go. That's mellow. Lane, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I do feel better today. I'm just really hungry right now because that hot dog is like sitting right here looking at me, and I'm not going to eat on screen. And I'm definitely not going to just scarf it down either because that would make me feel sick. Oh, I can I rebuff? No. Oh, that's just Dispels. That was from Dispels. See, look, slowed, and now this is nothing. This is nothing because slowed. Dots. Let's do dots. Over channel. Is there a way to leave combat at all while pet group is still fighting? Minus leaving the zone or something, obviously. FD will get you out. Escape will get you out. I was going to say personal evac can get you out, but that's not in the game at the moment. But yeah, there's no other way unless you have a way to drop aggro through your classes. He's holding threat really well right now. I'm actually surprised. That was just Rampage. Don't worry about that. That's 4 dots right there. And there's my threat versus his. If he just stays like that, that's great. I'd love to be getting in there to bonk him as well with my hammer. But if I do, he'll turn to me because he's an untauntable boss. That's what I'm talking about whenever I say, like, I want the pets to be able to taunt on an untauntable mob or boss. As you can say, I've got my taunts on. You can't stand close to them because the pet can't technically taunt them. There's like a code there. I haven't even needed to heal him yet. He's life tapping his way up there. I can, oops, that's not actually what I wanted to do. I wanted to put this back on. And he doesn't have regen. So let me put my regen back on. Regen, Colora. I don't know if pets have endurance and if they use said endurance. So I will just keep that going. Something is scratching outside too. All these things going on. I wonder if our maintenance people are out there. You know what messes up my spine? Age. Yeah, my nerves are shot because of age as well, but that's because I sit in odd positions and apparently it pinches my nerves. So I go now to a physical therapist to fix that. Who is around the corner? Lord of Loathing. You also have nothing I need. Okay. So we can go straight over here. Hi. You should be able to just slow right off the bat on you. There we go. And then I thought I was getting attacked, but then I remembered we're both Dark Elves. Let me see. Can you wear those boots off Maestro? They got Riz. I know. Everybody calls him the Doctor Strange of EQ now. Doctor Strange of EQ. Giggles, are you going to have an afternoon stream or only one today? Probably only one since we have the server coming down in half an hour. I will have a look at what the natch potes are, and if there's anything super exciting, I might jump on, but otherwise, I'll probably just let it go for there. And then we have stream tomorrow from EQL devs, so I will probably only be streaming until 2 before we jump over there again. The world ends again? No, I'm sorry, I know. It also depends on like how long the server would be down for. We'll see. All these interruptions, guys. All these interruptions. Knock, knock. Apparently, hubby thinks I need a pillow. I'm not sure why. Does Pet have life tap on his weapon? No, he's an SK, so he's tapping for himself. Or a corn dog with mustard? I don't like corn dogs. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't think I need to kill her, but I'm going to. I'm going to anyway. Now, the shaman proc does help with the threat. So I'm not sure if removing the shaman is going to be good or bad. Like, this is part of the stuff I enjoy, though, the theory crafting on how to make something work. My ranger mage cleric went really, really well. It went really, really well. But the slow is so good. I haven't really been using Promised Renewal yet, but we are on 0 as well. We're about to see how much it changes once we get into Anorak himself, because he is still very overdone. My class thoughts. Need something to kill stuff? Pet equals mage. Need to heal and buff druid and my favorite ranger. So mage, druid, ranger, go for it. Mage, druid is already incredibly strong. Ranger is just fun now. Ranger is great. We're just waiting for druid buffs to come in. Druids have not gotten their pass yet. I miss having a nuke now. I've been on the wizard for so long. Tomorrow you're on the road, so you're missing the stream. Oh no. Was there a single star proc that in that whole fight? Star proc? Oh, do you mean my weapon? I wasn't even attacking. Oh, you're going to NC. Where is NC? I'm not that American anymore. Hubby is on point. Posture check. Look, my posture is decent. It's decent. We're just going to get our mana back up. Off for your daily walk. Enjoy your walk. I know he's always looking out for me. I am kind of like crouching forward now because I got the pillow. All right, recovering. I'm not going to use my Kenny when that comes up because I want to make sure it's ready right off the bat. We need buffs. Buffs are dropping. Are buffs dropping on pet though? No, pet is fine. It's just me. We're good. I'm okay with that. Okay. I might regret that decision, but we shall see. Gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We don't need the invis. I will at least put my hit point buff back on. So resolution goes back on. Oh, and I'll need to do Blessing of Faith again. Pet does not really need Blessing of Faith. Spell focus. We're good. We're doing it. NC is East Coast, a little over halfway down. Got you. I'm East Coast too. Are you coming to visit? Don't see a weapon affinity AA on my build. Does any class have it? Is that the one that increases proc rate? No class has increased proc rate at the moment. Okay, over channel. We are just going to straight out lead off with Togors and Hope. Go. We got it. We got it. Okay, so I'm going to mellow and then FD. FD. Don't cast, don't cast, don't cast. Good. Now on pet, backing out. We're good. Pet now needs this. And now we drop the dots. Resist. Pet doing good. Resist. Go to the next. Next. Around 30, we will start trying to drop more slows. Oops. Still good. We're good. We're good. We're good. It looks like my poisons aren't going to land. Oh no, bet. Where is my... Where did I put my pet hill? I thought I had that on my bar. Oh no. It's okay. We're gonna have to just do this the old-fashioned way. 3, 2, 1, he's good. My threat is so high though. I just pulled aggro. Okay. Okay, we're back. We're back. I will try one more Envenomed Bolt. We got it. Dark Soul, Odium, into recover, big heal on him, and cannibalize. For the mana. Threat is still good, so I will stay up. That is not going to land. This, that will now land. And where is my pet end? Okay. Oh, I had it right there. And I accidentally hit that, putting it on my bar, I think. No, that had 33 seconds on it. I'm going to have to look at that in the VOD. 25 seconds. So here we go. Oh, nope, this is no good. Oh no, things are no good. And I don't have my quick anymore. Do the thing. Do the thing. Live, 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 live. Struggle. Struggle button. Okay. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3. Slow landed, thankfully. 1. Good. But see, this is 0. And I'm already down here on mana. And yeah, I could life burn too. Threat. Backing out. Oh, threat. That failed. So heal. Heal. And we'll try that again. I do like the channeler stance for sure. Let me FD, please. There we go. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. We need more dots. More dots. He's going to need another heal. Yeah. Oh, man. And that's about as far as I can go on mana. So recovery. See what I mean by the dots causing my mana to be too low to get through? It's a little bit frustrating. So here's this. I should be able to regen enough to keep the pet alive, though. I wish I could go in there and melee. Like, I could get mana procs from that, but I cannot. So there's my first promised renewal. My Kenny will be up in 17 seconds, but he needs to also last 10 seconds here. 5, nope, that's not enough. I don't have enough mana to heal that. Oh, yes I do, hold on. Okay. Better safe than sorry. There's my cannibalize. Yeah, 22 seconds on slow. Thank you, Red. Thank you. Let me try and get that back on. Threat is good. Got it. We got it. He's still going. I do have mana now, so I'm going to early drop this. I'm going to stick to these 2 dots here because they're the most consistently landing. There we go. There we go. So Necromancer Pet had an easier time tanking that, but only because of the slow. I think the slow was the king there. If I had slow in my mage combination, I think that would have been easier than it was. And yes, he is. Whenever I'm trying to test a build against another build, I do Innie, because Innie is the hardest boss right now. And yes, I did slow him. We got him, though. We got him. Did they fix it so that FD doesn't strip off your dots? It doesn't unless you completely lose threat on them. So what happens is FD has a chance to immediately drop aggro on something, so you get out of combat with it. And if it does that, it'll strip all the dots off that mob, like anything that you cast on them. It will also make them heal to full. And it's a rare chance, but it does happen. If you stay down to the point where you get the enemies have forgotten you, every enemy is going to heal to full and not have their dots on you. But yeah, unfortunately, the moment they forget you, the moment you lose all dots on them, which is why split pulling is really difficult right now. Okay, 25 minutes to go. We did that though. We did do that. So now my necromancer is equal to my mage in terms of its ability to tank something. And that something being 0. But I think it was the shaman that pulled through with this one. I don't think that was technically just the pet doing the work. If I did that with slow on my mage, I probably could do the same. But then I would be using... No. Yeah, then I would have another problem there. Because here I have Lich. In Mage, I don't have that. So this allowed me to do it because I had Lich from my Necromancer and Kenny from my Shaman. We'll see. We'll see. Mod rods aren't good enough. They're like maybe 100 mana. I don't know. It's really, really low. It's a drop in a bucket. Let's see. What can we do next? So next up is probably going to be Beast Lord. It will probably take me the amount of time that we have left in order to set up a Beast Lord. So we can do that next time. But we will see after resets how Beast Lord will go. Mage JS is better, but less effective with slow. Yeah, the problem was that I had to cast Promised Renewal way too much because of how fast any attacks. So, yeah, like, look, this is, oh, where is it? This is 27, 27, 27, 27. There's 4 hits in 1 second. So I will probably chill off now since we are 25 minutes or so out. I can send you guys over to somebody else that is streaming until the last minute. So let me have a look here. We got Brutal and we got Chris Mello up. I generally prefer Brutal though, because he is more my kind of chill. So I will send you guys over there. Raid Brutal Static. Yeah, both are cool fellows. I will give you guys any information that I can whilst when I get it. So if I'm able to tell you more about the patch, I will. If I choose to stream, you will know through the Discord. Oh, is Zeotep up? Am I not following him? Oh my gosh. Let me just Zeotep. That's why I haven't been seeing him, because I am not following him. Let me swap that, because we've raided Brutal quite a few times. Zeotep. There we go. Too bad pets can't get +1/+2 per scale like gear does. They will be. They are going to scale via spell increases now. We're going to be able to moat our spells. There we go. Okay, let me just put this over here. Do this here. And raid us over. Oh, you made my raid button disappear. That shout out made my raid button disappear. Let me do it again. Raid the hotel. You already have a raid in progress. Oh, there it is. No. Oh. Things are going on. Oh, there's extras. There's extras. There we go. Okay, we got it. Okay. Here we go. Have a good one, guys.